Alright, hey guys, I'm not sure if you knew this, but the Christmas update for Reason to Die Awakening is that woohoo! There's all sorts of new Christmas skins and whatnot. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to be showing you how to beat the quest pretty easily. You're going to want to either bring the M249 and Stera M, or the Stera M and the minigun. I'll show you both of them in the game. I'm going to be bringing the M249 and the Stera M here simply because it works best for me. Alright, so here you just have a little obstacle course. You want to sprint jump from ice block to ice block. Then once you get to the fish, you can either run through and try to time it, or you can use your mount to jump over the fish entirely. It'll just go way over it. If you don't have the mount, you can actually just jump on the little wooden pegs to the side here. It's pretty nice if you do have the pumpkin mount, because then there's no way the fish can hit you at all. So I'm going to show you, if you go ahead and just do some parkour around the side, the fish will not be able to hit you no matter what you do. So yeah, that's just a foolproof way to get through. Just make sure you have enough stamina before you go. So yeah, I hope this helps you out on that part of the quest. Alright, so for the next part of the quest, if you are in a small VIP server, you can just go ahead and jump up the side of the map here. You can either use a mount, or you can just sprint jump by jumping on the fence first and then onto the mountain part of the map. Then all you have to do is run up the ice part of the waterfall. If you don't want to do that, you don't want to glitch, the way you actually do it is you just randomly go through each door. I would write down in the chat, don't press enter, just write down which doors you go through before you continue, and then you can remember which one's which. Also, try to follow where other people are going. If you can see that they go up to the next level, follow them. Alright, so if you actually do not go through the door step by step, the penguin boss will just be standing here without moving. This is very useful because then you can just shoot him repeatedly. Just be aware, if you shoot him too many times, he will die and then it'll glitch out. What you want to do is get his health as low as possible before going through the door and making him activate. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use every single bullet for the M249 and every single reload station. I'm going to keep using every single bullet, shooting him in the head for that extra damage because he has 60,000 health. And what you want to do is just keep doing this until the ammo boxes completely are depleted of ammo and you have around 30 bullets left in the M249. Once that ammo box is out of ammo and you have 30 bullets left for the M249, you're pretty much set, because all you have to do is go through the top door and then you'll be ready to go. I really do recommend doing this quest in a VIP server if you want a lot of tickets. If you aren't doing this in a VIP server, someone's going to activate it, so just try to shoot it as many times as you can before it starts moving around. Once it does, you're just going to want to keep your distance and aim for the head. It can't really hit you further than 100 studs away with its ice attack. If it hits you with the ice attack, it'll freeze you and do explosive damage to you, and then he can also spawn in penguins to damage you, so just keep killing those and then shooting him. Yeah. Alright, so if you jump down here, you can see the one that will work is a different color than the rest on the top level. So you just go through and then you finish them off with what little ammo you have remaining. If you run out of ammo for your main primary weapon, you can just finish him off with your secondary. You just want to ignore the minions at first until he's dead, because he'll keep spawning them until he dies. Once you have this whole gathering of minions following you, you just want to run off onto the ice waterfall and let them follow you, and then they'll just fall down and get stuck. They aren't actually able to get up too easily. Sometimes a couple will get up, just keep doing that, or shoot some until they're all dead. You can see here they all get stuck except for like a good 3 or 4. And those I can just easily finish off with my gun. I have enough ammo left for that, that's for sure. Alright, so once you do that, you want to grab these 2 presents and you just want to carry them over to the gate area. You want to drop each one on each pedestal, and the way you do that is by equipping your gun after you hold the present, and that'll just drop it right on the pedestal. Also, if you're farming this in a 2-player VIP server, you can just go through the server list to find one. It'll just be labeled like gift farming, quest farming, whatever, fight the boss. just keep doing quests in a VIP server, get a friend, make an alternate account, whatever. Just keep doing that. You can get a lot of tickets from this, and you can get some chests, get a lot of items pretty fast. This is a great way to farm penguin armor, gingerbread armor, any of the event items basically that you can buy with tickets. Sometimes it'll also give you tickets or cash, which is really nice as well. Otherwise, it just gives you random items. Alright, so now you can see that all the icicles from the ceiling are gone because after opening the gate, I just kind of screwed around until they all fell. You don't actually have to walk near them for them to fall, they'll just fall of their own accord, and once they all fall, they will not regenerate. So just wait before going through and you'll be perfectly fine. Here you just want to take your time, sprint jump through. It's better to be careful than to miss and fall. You just hit the star button, you sit down, and you can actually control it with the WASD keys, but I recommend just letting it do its thing. If you just let it sit, it'll go by itself. Trying to control it with the WASD keys will likely glitch it and ruin your run a lot more than if you just don't press any buttons. So you can see here I'm not actually pressing anything, and it's just going by itself of its own accord, and it's doing pretty well. It's getting there eventually, and it'll keep correcting itself, trying to stay on the main part of the track, so you don't really have to worry about it. You just go through. When you get to the bottom, you want to make sure that the cart goes through the pink gate. If it does not go through the pink gate, the end of the round will not be activated, no tickets will spawn. If you go through the pink gate, 100 tickets will spawn, and you can just run through and pick them all up. Then after all the tickets are picked up, it'll teleport you to the win screen, and you'll be ready to go to fight the boss. If you just want to farm tickets and items, I just recommend resetting and going right back into the quest, and I hope that helps. I'm also going to make a tutorial on how to farm the minigame pretty easily and the boss, so stay tuned guys. Let me know if you want anything else. I'll probably also include a gift farming tutorial. I hope this helps you all. Good luck. Peace. By the way guys, if you're going to be fighting with the Stair M and the minigun, you're just going to want to go ahead and empty out all of your rounds into the penguin's head with the Stair M before following up with the minigun and emptying one entire clip into it, then going through the gate and finishing him off with your last clip. You can see here that it's definitely enough damage to kill him. I actually kill him before I go through the gate, so it glitches out and I can't continue the round. But if you go through the gate at the right time, it'll work perfectly. So anyway, yeah, hope this helps you guys.